Anthony, do you have a minute to talk?
Now, Julia, I know what you're gonna say. I've been teasing Suzanne too much. Come on now, I gotta give her a little grief about this.
That isn't it.
I know that this club means an awful lot to Suzanne for some ridiculous reason. So as soon as I finish teasing her to death, I'm gonna help her get in. I'll sponsor her myself.
That's very kind of you, Anthony. You're a thoughtful person. As a matter of fact, you're far superior to anyone I've met at the Beaumont Club.
What you want to tell me?
This morning, I made a call to a friend of mine. It seems the Beaumont Club is making a bid to be a stop on the PGA Tour. They can't be a stop on the PGA Tour if they remain an all-white club.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying they only want you because you're black.
No.
You knew.
Oh, Julia, come on. I did not just fall off the turnip truck. I know these people just want me because of my ancestry. So what? How do you think those other people got in there? Good looks? I don't think so.
Doesn't it bother you?
Oh, no, Julia, I know the score. In fact, I am miles ahead of these people. See, now they figure they'll give me an honorary membership and get me on their rolls, and then they'll just conveniently forget to invite me to any and all club functions until I just fade away. Is that what you were gonna tell me?
Approximately.
Yeah, well, that may be what they're planning, but it's not what I'm planning. You wanna hear my plan? I'm going to every party, I'm going to every dance, every barbecue, and every time a group picture is taken, I'm gonna be sitting there on the front row going, cheese!
I think you're too good for them.
Oh, Julia, the first integrationists got death threats. They will spit on. You think I can't take the cold shoulder at a country club? I don't mind. It's a small price to pay. And besides, I get a little piece of black history for myself. So what do you think now?
Now I know you're too good for them.
Oh. So what do we do now?
Have a drink, an hors d'oeuvre, mingle.
Oh, mingling, my favorite.
Trouble is, all these people are such snobs. They won't speak to anybody they don't already know.
Hello there.
Well, good evening, lovely party, isn't it?
Can you move my car? It's the silver blue Porsche.
Why, surely. Oh, look, the house key's on here.
Thanks.
No, thank you.
What's that?
Ooh, white bread and cream cheese. Yum. I just can't get enough of this stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Boy, this party is really boring.
Julia, you came.
Hi. I'm Mr. Bouvier's guest tonight.
Suzanne, Bitty Sissy Muffy Tuffy. It's just so nice seeing all of you. You know, it's so difficult to break into a new set. But I must say, everyone here has made me feel so at home. I just feel like I've been here forever.
It's nice to see you, too.
Well, thank you. That is a lovely dress you're wearing. Adolfo?
Well, no.
Well, it is absolutely stunning. Excuse me, but haven't we met?
No, I don't think so.
That's Stuart Crimmins. You've probably seen his face in the paper. You know, that insider trading thing.
Oh, yes. Terrible scrape, that. Not to impose, but I do happen to have a couple of friends on the parole board. I could put in a word for you. Could you? Consider it done.
Could you all move in a little closer, please?
Pictures? Oh, no, I don't think so.
It's for the Atlanta Journal.
Well, if we must.
All right. One, two, three.
Thank you. I'd like a couple of copies of that, please.
Yes, I'd like to have one, too. Thank you.
Well, Suzanne, would you care to dance?
Suzanne.
I'm thinking.
Pardon me, would you care to dance?
Why, yes, I'd be delighted. Hold this.
Looks to me like you blew it, Suzanne. Cheers.
Violation of Penal Code 1029.29. Misusing and/or abusing possession of a firearm by endangering lives of others.
Suzanne, I still cannot believe you were dumb enough to hang out the second story of your house and fire a semi-automatic rifle into the dark Georgia night. We could all have been killed.
Well, that's what you get for taking a rock and breaking out my window.
I don't understand that. I hardly threw it.
The other thing I cannot believe is that any lame-brained idiot would sell you something like that. He's the one who ought to be down here.
I agree with you. But unfortunately, you can buy guns in Woolworths now.
Well, that is just ridiculous. If I ever get out of this mess, I am going straight to Washington. And I am going to take on the gun lobbies and all those wimpy, slack-jawed politicians who are terrified of them. And we are going to get a sane law passed in this country that makes these kind of semi-automatic rifles illegal. Because you and I and every deer hunter in America know in our hearts that these weapons are not used for hunting anything but people.
Julia, you're not depressed anymore. You're back to your old self.
Yes, I guess I am. I guess I'm glad to be alive.
Yeah, when you think about it, exposing yourself in front of 1,200 people is nothing compared to being mowed down like a dog in Suzanne's front yard.
And violation of Penal Code 1612-22, indecent exposure.
Oh, my gosh, that was this afternoon. You're going to charge her with that just because she mooned some people at a fashion show?
No, we're going to charge you all with that, because you're in your jammies.
Hi, anybody home?
Hi,
Kendall, come on in.
I'm glad you came. We saw the room, and I've got a fabric sample to show you.
And I have some antique flower baskets that Mary Jo found that I want to show you. What's the matter?
Nothing, you just surprised me, taking my hand.
You mean because...
Yeah. In the hospital, even some of the nurses refused to come in my room.
Jean, why don't you take that book over to the counter, hon? I'll be over in just a second to write up the order.
I can't believe that. I mean, if hospital people are going to act that way, how can they expect the public to behave any better?
What I want to know is how'd you guys get so smart?
Well, we read.
Oh, and I went to see Julia's and my family doctor, and he told me that you can't get AIDS from touching anybody. You can only get it from sex, blood products, and shared needles.
I mean, it just stands to reason that if AIDS was airborne, that somebody would have gotten it that way by now.
I'll tell you something that makes me mad about the whole thing.
You about to get fired up?
Just a little. I was reading in yesterday's papers about all these Hollywood producers who are now going to depict people not sleeping around because of AIDS. What I want to know is, what was wrong with not sleeping around before AIDS? I mean, God forbid that anybody would be sexually discriminating because it's virtuous or loyal or classy. No. Now it's as if they found a whole new reason for people to have morals again.
Is that the boy whose funeral you're planning?
Where'd you hear that?
Well, I just heard the rumors, but I didn't actually believe it was true. Now, I don't like to hurt anyone's feelings, but if these boys hadn't been doing what they do, they wouldn't be getting what's coming to them now.
Imogene, gays aren't the only ones getting it.
No, but they're the ones who started it.
Actually, nobody knows how it got started. Gays are just one of the first groups that showed up in.
Yes, and for a good reason. You reap what you sow, and you boys brought this on yourselves. As far as I'm concerned, this disease has one thing going for it. It's killing all the right people.
Jean, I'm terribly sorry. I'm going to have to ask you to move your car.
Why?
Because you're leaving.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the only thing worse than all these people who never had any morals before AIDS are all you holier-than-thou types who think you're exempt from getting it.
Well, for your information, I am exempt. I hadn't lived like these people, and I don't care what you say, Julia Sugarbaker. I believe this is God's punishment for what they've done.
Oh, yeah? Then how come lesbians get it less?
That is not for me to say. I just know that these people are getting what they deserve.
Jean, get serious. Who do you think you're talking to? I've known you for 27 years, and all I can say is, if God was giving out sexually transmitted diseases to people as a punishment for sinning, then you would be at the free clinic all the time. And so would the rest of us.
I think she makes a good point.
Oh, who cares what you think? You're not even all there.
Well, as long as we're on the subject, neither are you.
Well, you needn't look forward to any more of my business in this lifetime.
Wonderful. I'll close out your account. And another thing,
My son has an A in chemistry. In fact, he's making all A's in everything, including PE.
Oh, good morning. I was just going to get the guys up for a run.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. Why don't you sit down? Ursula, I'm a very direct person, so I'm just going to cut right to the chase.
All right.
When we came down here to Florida with the children, we were hoping that this would be a wonderful vacation, but so far it hasn't been.
Oh, did they do something wrong?
Well, no, not exactly. It's just that this is a small condo. You're a big girl, and quite frankly, you're just bothering the heck out of people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I never meant to bother anyone.
Oh, I think deep down you might have enjoyed it just a little.
Why do you say that?
Because if I were you, and in many ways I am, I would have enjoyed it.
I've tried to be unobtrusive.
Ursula, let's get serious. This is not an unobtrusive outfit. I mean, these are not clothes that scream, yes, my job is taking care of small children.
Well, I could go change.
No, I don't think that would help. I think you're just one of these people who's too much.
Too much?
Yes. Julia and Charlene and Mary Jo would never tell you so. They're too nice, but I can tell you because I'm too much, too.
I'm sorry, I just don't know what you mean.
I mean, your smile is too big, your heart is too big, and quite frankly, your breasts are too big.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying I want you to take your big knockers and hit the road. If you wouldn't mind.
Well, I guess there's only room for one queen bee around here.
That's right. And I'm afraid I'm it.
I admire your directness.
I thought you would.
Well, I'll just be getting my things.
I'll write you a check. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone about our little talk. I'll just say that you were called home to Denmark.
Right.
Don't try to shame us, okay? We need all the reinforcements we can get here. In case you haven't noticed it, there is a war going on out there, and you women started it.
Oh, no, we did not. But that is a typical male attitude. Now, the truth is that we women haven't had enough power or money or confidence to start much of anything, but we sure as heck get the blame for everything. And I'll tell you something else. I love men in particular. I love this one. But you cannot ignore history. History has shown that, in general, it has been the men who have done the raping and the robbing and the killing and the warmongering for the last 2,000 years. It has been the men who have done the pillaging and the beheading and the subjugating of whole races into slavery. It has been the men who have done the lawmaking and the money-making and most of the mischief-making. So if the world isn't quite what you had in mind, you have only yourselves to thank.
Dr. Mitchell, I'm Julia Sugarbaker. May I come in?
Yes, but I hope this won't take long. I'm on the staff of 3 hospitals, and I still have rounds.
Oh, I understand how very, very busy you are, and I'll be brief. I've come because I'm a close friend of Charlene Frazier's.
Charlene Frazier is no longer my patient, so I can't say
Actually,
the reason for
I'm here not only on Charlene's behalf. I'm here on behalf of all your patients.
I don't understand.
I have just one question. How many more women are you going to kill before you retire?
I beg your pardon?
You see, I've done a little checking on you, Dr. Mitchell, and I've discovered that Charlene is not the first woman you told to wait and see. You said the same thing to another close friend of mine, only at that time I didn't know that you were her physician. Well, she trusted you. She waited 4 months before her breasts had become so misshapen she had to come back. But by then, it was too late.
Mrs. Sugarbaker, I don't think I would care to discuss with you medical judgments you know nothing about.
Medical jargon doesn't impress me. I was brought up in a medical family, and my grandfather always said 80% was common sense. There's nothing mysterious about having a lump in your breast. It's simple. When you find one, you have it x-rayed or biopsied. I know that. Most physicians know that. What I don't understand is why don't you know that?
Perhaps I'm of the old school.
That's not old school. That's gross incompetence.
Well, it's obvious to me that you are an emotional, overwrought woman.
Not emotional, Doctor. I'm just plain mad.
which is why I'm filing charges against you with the State Medical Bureau and the AMA.
Well, if you want to make a fool of yourself, be my guest. But I can assure you, you are in no way qualified to make these judgments. I think this meeting is over.
I think so, too. But as for qualified, neither are you. You don't depend on medicine. Your weapon is intimidation. You are seemingly a kind, benevolent authority figure who tells women to let you do their worrying for them. Well, there's just one thing wrong with that, Dr. Mitchell. You don't have to do their dying.
Are you sure you told Suzanne Tokyo Gardens?
Of course I'm sure. Have some sushi.
Finally figured it out, you see. It's not Suzanne I'm mad at. It's Ted. You see, when we got divorced, I could never tell him how angry I was.
Shouldn't even ask him for alimony.
You didn't ask for alimony?
No. I kind of had my heart set on the death penalty.
And she put Ted through med school.
He owes her a fortune. Which school?
Guadalajara?
Maybe not.
And then we got back to the States. First thing he did when he got out of residency was buy a Jaguar. Suddenly, at 30, he decided he was going bald.
That was when they lived next door to me. He had those hair plugs put in, started going to sun tanning parlors.
Pretty soon, all you could see were his teeth. He would come home at 10 o'clock at night, smelling like perfume, looking like Kunta Kinte.
If there's one thing I cannot stand, it's a prissy man.
Excuse me, but you lovely ladies look like you're in need of a little male companionship here.
Trust me when I tell you that you have completely misassessed the situation at this table.
Sense of humor. I like that. You're,
Charlene Fraser.
No kidding. I have a sister named Arlene.
Oh, really? I have sisters named Marlene, Darlene, and Harlene.
I have a brother named Skip.
Allow me to introduce myself. Ray Don Simpson.
Well, there's no need for introductions, Ray Don. We know who you are.
You do?
Of course. You're the guy who's always wherever women gather or try to be alone. You want to eat with us when we're dining in hotels. You want to know if the book we're reading is any good or if you can keep us company on the plane. And I want to thank you, Ray Don, on behalf of all the women in the world for your unfailing attention and concern. But read my lips and remember, as hard as it is to believe, sometimes we like talking just to each other, and sometimes we like just being alone.
Okay, I can take a hint. You want a little girl talk. So I'll just go make a couple of phone calls and be right back.
Class, class, class. You are gonna knock their socks off.
Well, I just did not care for that at all. And I mean, who ever heard of asking somebody not to smile? I mean, come on, tell the truth. Is this guy legitimate?
Suzanne?
Oh, yeah, he's legit. He works all the time.
Estelle, we don't mean to be rude. I mean, we know you two guys are friends.
Are you kidding? He's not my friend. I hate his guts. Every time I walk by his Maserati, I leave a big handprint on it.
So why do you work for him?
That's all I can get right now. Anyways, most of the guys in this business I've met in L.A. are just like him. Talk about shallow. Had this girlfriend. She got sick. He couldn't handle it, so he left her.
Well, that's too bad. What'd she have?
The flu.
Okay, we're back. Now, babe, I want you over here because I want to shoot you in as much natural light as possible.
Excuse me, Mr. Childs, is it?
It's DeWitt.
Well, whatever. I have to tell you that, first of all, my name is not Babe, it's Julia. And secondly, the purpose of this outfit escapes me. I can't imagine what possible reason I would have for wearing a man's suit.
You're joking, right? I mean, this is incredible because this is the sexiest thing that you could have on. But, you know what? The fact that you are unaware of what you are giving off is just going to make it that much sexier. It's going to be unbelievable. Okay, let's just undo this button here. It's just kind of a rumpled look we're after. Okay, now, right up here. Are you watching this, Estelle?
Yeah, still trembling.
What I'm trying to say is that we're having second thoughts.
Okay, you're looking out there, looking out there. The coat is here. Don't move. This is pure class. Did I tell you I once shot Jennifer Jones? Okay, wet your lips.
I'm sorry, I don't do that. Nor do I perspire.
Just a little moisture. Okay, now let's take these pearls and we're gonna take them across your mouth. That's it. Okay. Now, you're looking out, you're lost in thought, and you're just ever so slightly sucking them.
That's it! Out!
What? What's the matter?
I'm saying I want you and your equipment out of here now. If you are looking for somebody to suck pearls, then I suggest you try finding yourself an oyster, because I am not a woman who does that. As a matter of fact, I don't know any woman who does that because it's stupid, and it doesn't have any more to do with decorating than having cleavage and looking sexy has to do with working in a bank.
All right.
These are not pictures about the women of Atlanta. These are about just the same thing they're always about. And it doesn't matter whether clothes are on or off. It's just the same old message. And I don't care how many pictures you've taken of movie stars. When you start snapping photos of serious, successful businessmen.
But, lady, hey, I don't need this. I was doing you a favor.
Good. Then I want you to do me another one. I want you to give me that film.
No way, babe. You signed a release.
But you misrepresented yourself to us. You said that we would be featured as decorators, and that isn't true.
Yeah, and I don't think this zipper was causing a reflection either.
Decorators can't be sexy?
Let's just put it this way, DeWitt. There is a reason you won't catch Margaret Thatcher in a wet T-shirt contest. Think about it.
I thought we were having a beautiful afternoon here. My mistake. Hey, I'll go get the van and get the equipment. Let's go, Estelle.
You go. I'm staying with them.
What are you, nuts? We've got another shoot to do.
I quit.
Okay, honey, that's it. I'm out of here. You're on your own.
Look, I'm willing to pay. I just want the film.
It belongs to the magazine.
Well, you're going to hear from our attorney, Reese Watson. He'll fix you.
I don't get this. Like, maybe you all had your monthlies on the same day?
Oh, that's it. You are a dead man. Anthony, get him. Kill him.
Don't forget your spray can.
Yeah, keep yourself moist. Maybe you'll mildew.
Not forgotten. I was thinking that you seem to have forgotten the phrase separation of church and state, but the one thing I did forget was just how divisive and dishonest and distasteful someone like you can be. I've sat here today and listened to you pander to these people, but you don't actually care about them, or you wouldn't be sitting here reinforcing their ignorance and prejudices.
You heard that, caller. She just called you ignorant and prejudiced.
I do not think everyone in America is ignorant. Far from it. But we are today probably the most uneducated, underread, and illiterate nation in the Western Hemisphere, which makes it all the more puzzling to me why the biggest question on your small mind is whether or not little Johnny is going to recite the Pledge of Allegiance every morning. I'll tell you something else, Mr. Briquette. I have had it up to here with you and your phony issues and your Yankee Doodle yakking. If you like reciting the Pledge of Allegiance every day, then I think you should do it. In the car, in the shower, wherever the mood strikes you. But don't try to tell me when or where I have to say or do or salute anything, because I am an American too. And that is what being an American is all about. And another thing, I am sick and tired of being made to feel that if I am not a member of a little family with 2.4 children who goes just to Jerry Falwell's church and puts their hands over their hearts every morning, that I am unreligious, unpatriotic, and un-American, because I have news for you, Mr. Briquette. All liberals are not kooks any more than all conservatives are fascists. And the last time I checked, God was neither a Democrat nor a Republican. And just for your information, yes, I am a liberal, but I am also a Christian. And I get down on my knees and pray every day on my own turf, on my own time. And one of the things that I pray for, Mr. Briquette, is that people with power will get good sense. And people with good sense will get power. And that the rest of us will be blessed with the patience and the